Ni hao to all my friends at QQ Music. This is Adam Lambert, and I am ready to be interviewed by Western Newsstand. If I had to recommend an ideal scenario to listen to my brand new album, Adam, I would say put your earbuds in and go for a walk. The tempo of the songs are really good for strutting, for a good walk. Maybe it's like you pretend it's a runway walk for a fashion show, or maybe it's just down the sidewalk, but it's got a good walking energy to it. So a lot of the songs on this album are really inspired by the sounds of the 90s. There were a lot of artists and bands in that time period when I was first a teenager and first listening to popular music and watching music videos. And I really like the combination of alternative and electronic together. So it's a little bit rock and roll, but it's a little bit electronic. It's like both, you know? I like the combination. But when I was a teenager in the 90s, I wanted so badly to be one of the weird goth kids wearing crazy clothes, but I was too shy. I didn't want to stand out that much. So I secretly wished that I could be sort of a more punky teenager, but I was very well behaved. And if I had to talk to 13-year-old version of Adam, of myself, and I was playing him Eat You Alive for the first time, I think I would say, hey, that's you. And I don't think 13-year-old me would believe it. I think 13-year-old me would be like, really? That's me? I think I've changed a lot since I was a teenager. I was really excited to collaborate with Lexi Liu on this album. We met doing The Singer here in China about 2 years ago. I did one episode, which I think a lot of you saw, which I was really happy about. And Lexi was amazing. She was my guide for the day, and she helped translate for me. She took me to lunch, and we became really, really friendly really quick. She was very cool. And I found out that she was in LA while I was working on one of the songs on my album, and so I asked her to come and be a guest on it. And that song's Porcelain, and it's not track number 4 on the album. You gotta check it out. If my new album were a perfume, I would say that the top note would be metal. The heart note would be teardrops. And the bass note would be fireworks. I don't know. I guess those aren't things that you can smell, really. Maybe it's like an actual smell. The bass note would be leather. Yeah, that makes more sense. When I wear perfumes, all the smells that I wear usually have some sort of leather or smoke or amber or... So, I'm being told that people know me as the high note monster, which I like the sound of that. I used a bit more sparingly on this album. I didn't want to be wailing the whole time. Sometimes that can get a little exhausting to listen to and exhausting to perform live. But there's the one song, Cloud 9, is definitely a bigger vocal with higher notes. And the end, I start soaring over the chorus with really high ad-libs. So that's a big one, a big singing song. There's always, on a handful of the songs, it's like ad-libbing and improvisation at the ends of the songs where I kind of take things up higher and higher. So I'm sure that when I do some of these songs live, I'll get excited and add even some more. Non-negotiable. It would have to be the shoes. I mean, I'm really into shoes. I own so many. I should count. I don't even know the amount of them that I have, but it's a lot of shoes. And I like weird shoes, heels and platforms and strange colors, and have fun with it, enjoy it. Yes, there is a time where maybe you could be wearing too much. That is true. I mean, it's always good to pull back a little bit, but don't be shy. Don't be afraid of using color or going a little darker. You can experiment. You can have fun with makeup. It's a great way to express yourself. And for me personally, when I put on my smoky eyes, I feel very powerful, and I like that feeling. If a fan out there is going through a hard time with their, personal identity, I think a really powerful song on this album is called Am I Okay? And I wrote the song about ending of a relationship, but it can be applied to many different scenarios. Asking the question, am I okay? It's okay to not be okay. It's okay to need help. It's okay to be confused. These are all normal facts of life. And I think that song could be something that someone could listen to and help them feel like they're not alone. When I'm not working, I do like to relax a lot at home. I mean, yes, I like to go out sometimes with friends and, go to restaurants and go out to a bar maybe, or go see a play or go to a movie, but I also spend a lot of time at home because I'm very comfortable there. My dog is there with me, and I put on comfortable clothes and I watch TV, or I listen to music, or I have a couple friends over. Play video games sometimes. Pretty normal stuff. Pretty normal stuff when I like to relax. And if I want to really like pamper myself, I love a vacation. And I love a vacation that's maybe tropical. It's warm, there's a beach, coconuts. Yeah, tropical vacation's always nice. Whenever I come to China, if I want traditional food here, anything like noodles and seafood always makes me happy. I went to a traditional Chinese restaurant yesterday and got shrimp that was incredible, like a sweet and sour shrimp. It was amazing. And we did a soup that I really liked that had egg and mushrooms in it. It was really good. Chili oil is really yummy. I drizzled a little chili oil in my soup. It was perfect.